Let's see what the hobbits brought me. Ooh, run boosts. That might actually be one of the more useful hobbit presents I could have gotten. And where's Minas Tirith? I really need to get a bigger SSD drive and install LOTRO on that instead of loading it from the platter. That's probably a project for another day, though.
When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready. We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late. When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready.
The Laughing Halfling. Weird. Alright, anything walking through this doorway dies. Bacon Donut Butt Bandit, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you hanging out and chat tonight. How are you doing? Hi, Eldolith. You know what? I looked to see who is streaming Lotro, and somebody's streaming who's not in English. And there's a guy named Zao Blix, and I'm hosting him on my own channel, and was watching his stream a little bit and said hi. And I thought, you know, we can put out more Lotro than this. So I just thought, let's fire up the Lotro stream and let's go do some questing again.
Challenging the walls of Minas Tirith. Every minute feels like hours. We can only prepare so much. Mordor will regret challenging the walls of Minas Tirith. Mordor will regret challenging the walls of Minas Tirith. We won't let our city fall. Every minute feels like hours. We can only prepare so much.
It's a Morgul archer. Plus, as an added bonus, my internet seems to be working well tonight, so stream looks pretty good. Glad you guys are on and watching. You up to anything in particular tonight, Eldolith? Did you ever get dinner figured out? Had a yummy sandwich. Oh, questing on deployment. Cool. Working on mango banana smoothie. That sounds yummy as well. Bacon donut butt bandit, what did you have for dinner? Hopefully it wasn't something like pizza rolls and scotch. That's just not good nutrition. Gotta pop back into game, won't hear audio log me in chat though if you need me. Oh, no problem, Eldolith. Thanks for popping by and have fun leveling deployment, and I'll talk to you soon. If you get a chance though, pop over and say hi to Zing Zing or Zao Blix? Yeah, anyway, go check out his stream if you get a chance. Say hi, toss him a follow. Who knows where our next great streamer is going to come from? Probably not from my room, but that's okay. It's going to be a bad night for the withered tree followers. I talked to him with my sword. A bit of rubble. Some paper. Anyway, like I was telling Eldolith, it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of LOTRO going on at the moment. I kind of wanted to stream anyway. I was still set up for the official stream from last night, so I thought, well, let's jump on LOTRO stream and play some LOTRO. Seemed perfectly reasonable to me, so here we are. That is a little disorienting, isn't it? I exited out of that room earlier, but I don't know which direction I went. If I pick the same doorway again, I'm just going to loop around in a big circle. Ain't the first time, won't be the last. No, well, and with other people running around in here, I don't know if I've been this way or not, because that rubble might have just respawned. So we'll just keep running around in circles. Eventually I'll run out of things to do. That looks like a way out. We decided to split. Wasn't sure I could get close enough to destroy the papers without drawing the aggro, but I got it done. And that guy is just useless. I don't need him, so... Oh, you already respawned? Ooh, it's a withered tree follower. Your papers are not in order. Yeah, let's murder these three dudes. I was starting to strategize it, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm a champion. I can just go bust them all in the mouth right now. You should probably come over here and die too. Zinger! Yeah, Zinger, I was just saying that there didn't seem to be a whole lot of LOTRO going on, so figured I may as well jump on here and keep doing what I was doing last night. Running some Minas Tirith dailies, maybe going out and doing a couple of instances. We'll see where the night takes us. All we can do is hope that the folks at Coca-Cola saw your artistry and that hopefully my endorsement contract is coming. It's so crisp and refreshing. He's gonna head out. That's a good thing. Hey, Ninth Spawn. Hi, Telerian. Did I try Pippin? I have not tried Pippin yet. I am just warming up. I just logged on 10-15 minutes ago. Do I know where I'm supposed to go find Pippin? You probably told me already, Telerian, but I'm not a smart man. Okay, we can head back up. I'm glad you guys found your way to the stream. I wasn't sure I was going to pop on, so I certainly didn't advertise it. Fortunately, all of your spidey senses were tingling and you found your way here. What do we have up here? Probably nothing at this point. Yeah, he's not tagged for me, but he is, so... Oh, man! Perfect. Guess the fight will be slightly more interesting. In the High Hall on Tier 6 of Minas Tirith. Okay. I'll run through the dailies again, and then we'll go find Pippin. And is that the instance play you were talking about? Did we decide that that's correct? Okay, I do not see any... Oh, there's rubble up here. No, there's no rubble. That was that water spout. Okay. If that was glowing rubble, I got all excited for a second. He's still not tagged for me, and there's still nothing back behind here. Alright, we'll keep moving. Perhaps, and you should not complete any of the dailies, at least not as a starter. Including the cistern junk that I'm working my way through again. I think technically I've already completed a couple of these starters. Or you mean the after the battle dailies? That would make more sense. Ah, there you go. Okay. Will do. Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs. My voice impressions are terrible. They always sound better in my head than they ever do out loud. Still, I have to do them. It's a sick, sick compulsion. Alright, I just remembered I am on official stream, so I need to fish. So as we all know, fishing is one of the most important aspects of all of Middle-earth. Yep, I moved. You can't move while you're fishing. Apparently it disrupts it. Let's see what we can pull out of here, shall we? If you're new to LOTRO streaming, just remember that fishing and crafting are really the two keys to drawing in new viewers. It's what the people want to see. Boom, a pike. That's kind of a lame fish. It's worth a few copper, but you can't cook it, and you can't make a trophy out of it unless it's a perfect pike. We'll see if we can get something better. Now, a golden mullet, that's a fish. You can cook it. That might be a thing to do. I'll get all the ingredients put together for all the fish recipes, and maybe I'll do a stream on my own personal channel where I do nothing but cook fish. I think that would be a real crowd pleaser. If you teach a man to fish on stream, you bore him for the rest of his life. It's so true, Ninth Pawn. And the thing is, I'm a giver. I like to give. So the gift of fishing boredom is something that I know everyone can treasure. I may do a whole stream just going into fishing recipes, just to mess with people's heads. I think that would be big fun. Zinger, write that down and remind me of it. Hopefully when I wake up tomorrow I won't remember that I thought of it, and then you can suggest it to me, and I'll be like, great idea, Zinger, you're awesome. I know Ninth Pawn won't suggest it because he's completely bored by fishing, as is most of the rest of the world. It's a big scary bear. Got a couple more side hauls. This goes down. We got people camped out. In the back of my head, I'm wondering if this is the area I was just down in. I honestly don't know. Like, I couldn't have possibly backtracked already and ended up in the same place. And now I'm thinking, did I backtrack already and end up in the same place? I truly don't know. I hope not. I hope I'm going to find that boss and the breach that I need to fill. I think I backtracked. I'm literally wandering around in circles, fellas. Lieutenants and orcs. Still beats real life fishing hands down. Where you live, Ninth Pawn, if I lived where you live, I would be out fishing every day. Not only do you live in the bass capital of the world, but you also have an entire ocean to go fish in. How can you not like fishing and live in Florida? Withered tree dudes. Why is my stream buffering? Let's check OBS. No frames dropped. I mean, not a single frame. Frames dropped 0 and 0.00% frame loss. So, stream ought to be looking pretty good. Another door out. I was just here again. Now I know I'm running around in circles. I actually meant to hit that. What that skill was. True heroics. That's a fellowship thing. Yeah, completely useless by myself. 22 seconds Twitch lag. Alright, well that's not too bad. How is he still alive? My persistence will bring me death. Just cut straight through here and see where this leads. Well, hopefully the trivia was fun. That sounded like a fun idea. First paying job at 13 was cleaning fish for 4 or 5 hours at a time. Yeah, I can see where that would take the love of it away. In a big hurry. Alright, I think I've been to this room before too. Still running in circles. I think I just... Oh, I'm looking for one member of the withered tree. And then I just have to figure out where the breach cavern is. Don't know why that dude didn't aggro me, but I'm glad I don't have to fight him for no reason. Withered tree follower. Hopefully this is the way I haven't gone yet. Yeah, cleaning fish and catching fish are two entirely different tasks. I hate to admit it, but I'm lazy enough that I fish, catch, and release. I'll go out and catch fish and put them back, and then stop and buy fish at the supermarket already filleted if I'm in the mood for fish for dinner. Is that disgraceful? Sure. Man, I wish I could leave a trail of breadcrumbs. Okay, I'm not going out there. Oh, thank God, I thought you were another orc and I was going to have to kill you. Flimgim Iron Shield. Cleaning fish is no fun. You still have scars on your hands? Fillet knives are dangerous in the hands of 13-year-olds. Mainly dangerous to the 13-year-olds and semi-dangerous to the fish, I'm sure. Yeah, I think the professional fishmongers normally wear a chainmail glove on their offhand that they use to grip the fish. In fact, you should be pissed off that whoever you were working for did not supply you with a chain glove to keep you from slicing into your hands. We've got a minstrel, we've got a dwarf, there's a lore master running around here somewhere. Where is this breach? I'm looking for a breach. This is not the breach room. There was one that was way too big for you at the time, kept slipping off. Yeah. That's not cool. I have some friends I go up to Minnesota fishing with, yeah, usually every couple, 3 years. We get a cabin on the lake and stay for a week, and the dock hands just hate it. If we go out and the fishing sucks and we can't catch any keeper pike or smallmouth, we'll just bring back, like, I don't know, 40 bull bluegill, and they're like, yeah, we hate you. Well, they're not that hard to fillet, which is easy for me to say since I didn't have to do it. But it would be cool if they did like a fatalities thing to where they boosted the gore and violence. And like if something has 900 hit points left, and you hit it for 9,000 like I just did, that like you just split the body completely in half or something. Sure, it might impact LOTRO's teen rating, but it would be cool. Hello, Mr. Warrior. Hi, Iris. How are you? Hi, Berdwin. Wow, it's late or early where you're at. Did Lady Gun get your video card ordered? Are you all squared away on that, Berdwin? Oh, this is looking good. I don't think I've been down here yet. Or I'm forgetting where I was again. Maybe both. Let's see. Keep heading north, breach is that way. Considering Suicide Squad got a PG-13 rating in the USA, I don't think adding that feature to LOTRO would harm it. 15 rating here for that film. Awesome, an RX 470, very nice card. Glad to hear that they were in stock too. Although it's encouraging that AMD's having a run on those new video chips. But what's not to like? Where is that breach? There it is. Okay, any orc that wants to die a painful death, come to the breach. Perfect. I'm still missing a member of the withered tree. Highly ignored, highly annoying. Much like this Morgul Warrior is. All the NRA folks here in the US would like that. I don't think NVIDIA even has a card down in that price range to compete with the 470. The new 460 is in the same boat. I mean, it just absolutely puts anything from NVIDIA to shame. You have to go back a generation or two. Not that NVIDIA doesn't make plenty of nice video cards. They just don't make them for low-end, well, I hate to say low-end. I mean, your 470 was probably 179 to 219 bucks, just depending on what was actually in stock and what kind of cooler it had on it. But that new GTX 1000 series, I mean, doesn't even go down below the 1060 right now. That was me suppressing a sneeze. And that one I did not suppress. That's not the way up. There are a few games that the new 460 outperforms my HD 7850, which was the RX 470 of its day. Yeah, I mean, they're very, very solid cards, and even though they're considered low-end, the 460 and the 470 support DirectX 12 and Vulkan, so games that are written with the newest APIs in mind, they outperform more powerful last-gen cards. Oh, good. I think my missing... I just have to keep running around in circles in this room. I'm convinced my last member of the withered tree is going to spawn in here at some future point, hopefully before I die of old age. I mean, it sucks that this is a public instance, and that, I mean, like the papers, why is it that I don't have to fight everybody else for the papers and the rubble, but I do to find these withered tree followers? If you're going to make us have to share these, then why not put twice as many in here as we need for the quest, instead of giving us just barely enough to finish and then have us fighting over them. Because I don't like the cisterns. I don't want to be in here. It's my least favorite daily. I am buffering. Okay. Yeah, my own stream is frozen. That's a little weird. Looks like it was starting to come back. Now I'm dropping frames. Not a bunch, 3%. Well, shoot.
Moda will regret challenging the walls of Minas Tirith.
Yeah, that's my bad. Anyway, so that was unintentional. So thanks, Singer. Yeah, the wife was just killing our internet connection, so I had to explain to her that while she can stream a TV show, her uploading pictures while I'm trying to upload a 1080p video feed at the same time was not doing us any favors. Mm-hmm. No. Yeah, you uploading the pictures was killing the
How may
stream.
I help you, friend?
They're huge files.
I know.
Huge files.
I know, honey.
Huge.
Mm-hmm. You did cost me about 2/3 of the viewers, though, so thanks for that. I don't know. Nobody's watching. Nobody. When I stream, it's just I may as well just put up snow or a test picture for as much interest as I get. I'm like the mass for shut-ins of LOTRO streamers. I know. She actually was watching Murder, She Wrote, Zinger. Zinger, guess which TV show you had on, honey? Zinger's smart. I think so highly of you guys, I can't believe you even watch me play. Watching me play LOTRO to you guys must be like watching that one team manager for that high school basketball team make all those baskets at the end of his last game. Like watching a dog balance a doggy biscuit on its nose and waiting until his owner says to eat it before he snaps it out of the air. It's like, oh, that's so cute. The people at his group home taught Ed how to play LOTRO. The Belgium Grand Prix. You wouldn't want to miss out on that. I didn't even want to kill that guy. I just thought it'd be fun to swipe at him since he was in my way. We'll see how far he follows me now. I think that's most of the loot I'm worried about anyway. Belgian giant pancakes. I thought they did waffles over in Belgium. Is that like a US myth, like English muffins?
The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared.
We will travel later, because I have a bunch of quests to accept.
The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared. We can only hope that the Rohirrim will
Kill
arrive
some
before
trolls,
it's too late.
kill some orcs.
We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
Kill some more trolls.
Is this your first time in
Kill
Minas
some more
Tirith?
orcs.
Shame you couldn't see it in better days. When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready. Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days. Is this your first time in Minas Tirith?
Alrighty.
Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
So in the Barrow Downs on my Berg, getting stuff to max out my Bree rep.
Is this your
Collected a
first
couple
time in Minas
stacks of
Tirith?
task items
Shame
and was
you couldn't
almost
see
going
it
to
in
use your
better
housing
days.
chest to store them. Stop rubbing off on me, Ed. I'm a bad influence. All of my friends' parents thought so when we were kids. I don't want you hanging around with that EJ kid. He's a bad influence. I am actually the third Edward in my family. Edward the Third. Grandpa was Ed and my dad was Eddie. So Mom and Dad called me EJ for my first and middle initials. Oh, that troll's dead. No, he's not dead. He's just really, really slow. Thanks, Pookie. Fruit and yogurt. Because man cannot live by Coke Zero alone. Although I am willing to try. Oh, thanks, Singer. That's funny too, because little Ed Mustafa has like crazy amounts of cash for level 56. I sold a bunch of sturdy steel keys for 20 gold pieces apiece, like 5 of them, because I wanted to make sure we had enough money to buy the kin house that we still can't get yet. And then I wanted some Kazad Skarn to work on crafting, and I was like, maybe I can buy some at the auction house. And the lowest price I could find was like 20 gold per 100. And I'm like, that's just stupid. I'll bet I can buy it for half of that. So I just put out a world tell saying, want to buy Kazad Skarn, will pay 10 gold per 100. And somebody messaged me back like within 90 seconds going, buy 500? I'm like, sure. So I sent him, I had him send it COD and paid 50 gold for the 500 units. And I did all the crafting stuff I needed to do and still had plenty left over. So I took 300 of it back to the auction house and put it up at 18 per, and it like sold overnight. So I ended up making money, getting all of the Kazad Skarn I needed, and then still had another 100 or 2 to sell. So I think he's got like almost 200 gold pieces. So with you paying my housing maintenance, Zinger, I'm going to have even more cash, so thanks. Oh, hi Romans. I am on Arkenstone. I am in the Academy. Terry Adwin and Brannick were kind enough to invite me to the Academy. Don't know why. They know what a goofball I am, but they decided to have me tag along anyway. And then, of course, we were just talking about little Ed Mustafa, who is my member of the 40 Thieves kinship on Brandywine, which is our all-burglar kinship. You don't have to be a hobbit, but you do have to be a burglar to belong. And we're at 45 burglars and counting, so kinship's growing nicely. And those are all unique players. I don't know of anybody that's got 2 burglars pledged to the kin who'd want to play 2 burglars on the same server. iPlayer working nicely on the big TV via the laptop. That's a good deal. If I improve my Bree rep on the 22nd character by 1 level, I have to start a new character to dump the Bree rep items. Oh, did Coke Zero get a new flavor change in the USA at all this year? No, not that I'm aware of. The UK version changed. I wonder how it changed. Zinger was right on both counts. I've been on Arkenstone since day 1. My kin I'm in is the Last Great Alliance. Well, how could you have been the Last Great Alliance on day 1? They never asked me if I wanted in our kin. I guess we just get stuck with all the nuts. Zinger's a member of the Academy. Yes, that is true. Well, I have 3 105 Guardians on the same server. I admire your patience, Romans. That takes some work. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us tonight. This was an unscheduled broadcast on LOTRO stream, but since there wasn't a lot going on and I wanted to play anyway, I thought, yeah, let's fire it up. Yeah, that's kind of a raw deal. They never checked with you before they let me in. I would like to think, Zinger, that you would have had the good sense to have vetoed that. I'm just working on the Get Each Class to Cat project. After that, I might add a second class. All 3 red line. Just really enjoy playing Guardian. You know, Guardians and Burglars are kind of similar. They start out a little slow, but once you start to get them to mid-game, I am finding myself enjoying playing my Guardians more. I think part of the reason is I can finally make better shield spikes and use better shield spikes. But when you get the crit rate up with the shield maneuvers, it really makes a big difference in their killing power. Doesn't feel so tedious to be fighting with your Guardian anymore. Why can I not? There we go. Let's fight 2 trolls at once just for fun. Elves in space. Now, the character I'm playing tonight is Galandriel. She is my original LOTRO character. I consider her my main. She is 105th level Elven Champion and Tinkerer. So not only is she fierce in battle, but she looks dazzling as she fights. Elves in white satin. Hi, Elf Maiden. Thanks for coming by and checking out the stream. Austin Orange, good to see you. Shoot the other troll. There we go. It's just much easier to fight them 2-on-1. Well, I thought I needed 2 trolls, that's why I pulled them both. Oh well, live and learn. Ah. My thanks to Zao Binks for the follow. Was hosting him and followed his stream earlier. He's from New Jersey, and it looks like he may have just started streaming LOTRO recently. So if you get a chance to pop over to Zao Binks' stream sometime, say hello and toss him a follow. He'll be glad to see you. I don't need any more trolls, but they're kind of in my way. I do need these tents. So we'll just say hi to these two fellas. Well, there goes one of the captains, too. We'll catch up with him. Oh, that's why I was thinking I needed more trolls. I had enough to finish the daily, well, one of the 2 dailies. There we go. Well, where did what's-his-name wander off to? Thought he was just going to be circling around this war machine. I guess not. I'll go burn those tents I wanted to burn. Burglars had more AoE than I'd have leveled more burgs, but deeding on a burg is tedious. You ain't whistling Dixie, man. That is the truth. From God's lips to our ears. I just like that orc's gonna sit there while his tent burns around him. And defeated orcs. Should come up and say defeated tents. I see what Romans did there, Iris. Did you catch that? Very pretty. That is clever, clever stuff. There's Nadaga. Nardaga. He counted as an orc kill, too. Come here, troll. You were in my way. There, we'll see who can stun who. Krumab, the other captain. I had no idea those guys were so close to each other at times. Seems like I have to go halfway across the map in this instance to find them both. That should take care of the captains. It's weird that they're captains, because neither of them has a ship. I don't get it. Now it's all come down to tent burning. I've worked for 105 levels and built all of this rep so I can do simple vandalism. And petty arson, I suppose. We cannot invade Gondor. Why not? They'll burn our camping supplies. Because some orcs aren't looking for anything logical like shelter, they can't be angered, deeded, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some orcs just want to watch their tent burn. Esmeralda. Alright, nothing to see here. I think the jackpot is at the next hole in the wall. Hello, Mr. Troll. This is gonna sting just a little bit. He was blocking my view. I like how he kept looking away from me. I wish they would do that when I was playing my burglar. Two trolls and an orc. Still not a fair fight. It's going to be embarrassing if I killed all of those orcs and trolls and there weren't any tents over here. For some reason I thought there were tents right over here. I know there's a tent over here. I saw that. One tent to go. Oh, you know where it could be? now who did I aggro? If you're not a tent, I don't even want to fight you right now. You were not a tent. You had no business attacking me. Not here. Good night, Bear. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the Grand Prix. I need to vandalize one more tent. And then I'm going to go to the orcs' houses, and I'm going to leave their gates open on their yard fences so that their pets run away. And then I'm going to soap up their windows. I am that badass. You are not a tent. See, this is a tent here, but I can't burn it. There it is, clear up there. Wow. Couple more archers lurking. First I got everybody grouped. Please stand together in a cluster while I take your picture with my sword. Goodbye, Mr. Tent. I'm sorry, Singer. Was that your favorite tent or something?
The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared.
I am prepared. Thank you for asking. It's like we were on a raid and he did a ready check. I don't think I care about any of this junk. I'll grab it just for fun. And we'll leave one open for that, I guess. I don't know. I've been destroying a lot of 100th level burglar stuff. You want me to send it to you, Romans? Are you still in chat since you're on Arkenstone? I can't grab those because my bag's full. I think we all know I'm not getting rid of the golden mullet just because my packs are full. That's not how I roll. Did you do the after the battle session play, Ed? I have not yet. I wanted to complete the before the battle dailies, and then I'm going to go do the session play, and then I'll probably do the after the battle dailies. Since I've got to get 50 billion rep points with Minas Tirith, I will probably do the whole gamut. I suppose they could have a childhood warg. Exactly. Do orcs have pets? I'm assuming. I'm assuming orcs have windows that I can soap too. I don't really know. I joined Andrew Allstars' Creep Guild or Creepkin on Arkenstone because I have a Reaver. I go out there and putz around once in a very great while. But to the best of my knowledge, I have not yet gotten eligible for the creep housing area. So maybe I will find out if orcs actually have windows. I'll have to go from the southern to the northern gate. I mean, that would have shortened it, but this gives me a chance to drink some Coke Zero and catch up on chat. Delicious, crisp, and refreshing Coke Zero. Creeps can't fish. Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder what I am even playing a creep. If creeps can't fish, why be one? A little bit of strawberry yogurt with fresh strawberries and blueberries mixed in. Not too shabby. Pang! Pang Bjorn.
The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared. Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days. When the time comes to fight, you'll be ready. We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late. The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared.
Well, I'm running, so it can't be that bugged. There we go.
When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready. We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late. Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it.
It is my first time in Minas Tirith, and it is a shame I couldn't see it in better days.
We'll be ready.
Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm a creep and I fish even when I'm playing elf. Oh. Perfect. Pang and I can team up for this since we're doing all of the same stuff anyway. Yeah, we already killed him once, but okay. Wow. Worried about Pang getting too much aggro on him because, you know, Bjornings are really delicate. I have culled the tide. And I have tied the cull. Nice. Yeah, Peng's very friendly. Always nice to see him in chat. I don't know I've ever gotten the chance to hang out with him in game before. That was a very pleasant surprise. We both just happened into this instance at the same time. Oh, that's funny. One of those guys was the other captain. And again, he's a captain, but he's got no boat. Well, we got done with the captains kind of early. I just need to finish supplies, and I think I'm done. It's a good thing. He didn't make it. Three to go. I don't even know who's swinging at me. There we go. Peng and I have cleaned it up. Perhaps he was a skipper in disguise. There's Peng. Didn't realize Peng was on the stream too. We were just saying nice things about you, Peng.
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
How may I help you, friend?
Did they really just charge me 63 just to ride back to Minas Tirith? Alright, that's okay. Alright, well, we'll try this instance play with Pippin. And then maybe I'll switch over to after the battle. Yeah, mostly. I don't think we were fabricating too much about you. I'm dropping loot. Elora gets woodworker scrolls. Not loot I care about. Destroy that. So I've got a little bit of time for most of the rest of this stuff. Also, for you folks who are interested in streaming, not only should you fish and craft to attract viewers, but they really enjoy watching the streamer eat and drink on camera. I just had a client crash, so we'll get this thing rebooted. My apologies. This happens to me around Minas Tirith. Unfortunately, not rarely would be a good way to describe it. And then when I try to restart the client, Steam normally tells me the client's already running. It took that time though, so we'll get back in the saddle here. It was not a stalling tactic to allow me to finish my yogurt, I promise. Yeah, Minas Tirith has caused me more than a little bit of frustration. It's a beautiful, beautiful city, but I'd sure be excited if it didn't crash my client to be there. Mrs. Mustafa's giving me a come hither stare, but unfortunately for her, I must protect the free peoples. Alrighty then. Let's head back in and hope the game doesn't explode. Zinger's not wrong about that. Like any good wife, she knows of 100 different ways to destroy me.
When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready. We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late. The enemies of men approach. I hope you are prepared.
Stable Master.
Gondor needs your aid.
Master's tier. That's where I find Pippin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's get him right up to Master's tier and see if we can find him then. It might have been chips. It could have been pretzels. And it was probably Zinger who told me to quit crunching my pretzels. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, poop. I forgot to switch, didn't I? Yep. Good catch. Thank you, Telerian. Come on, where's my goat? It's the little things that trip you up. It's like, oh yeah, I have to switch phases. So to switch phases, I come over to the after the battle horse and use it. You know, and it's funny because you'd think, wow, that's a really new game mechanic. It's cool that they can do that. And I was watching Aerithart play Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past today, and they had a magic mirror that would phase you between different game worlds. And he was phasing in a console game that was, I don't know, 15 years old, something like that. Maybe longer, maybe older, I don't remember. Horse to the 6th circle. Person wasn't kidding around. Yeah, well, it's, you know, I don't claim to be the world's greatest streamer, and if I'm gonna sit here and stream for, you know, I'll routinely do 4 or 5 hours. And at one point, I did a 12-hour stream to raise money for the Hobbit and Honeymoon. And I did all 12 hours with one 90-second bio break at the 6-hour mark. So if somebody gets, you know, frustrated with me crunching pretzels while I'm streaming for 12 solid hours, give or take 90 seconds, then, you know, I can't help them. Okay, he's not in here. No, you actually told me to pass the pretzels to Zinger. Houses of healing are clockwise. House of Remedies? I'm a visiting well-wisher. Can't go in there. Pippin is in the high halls, if I recall. So not in the halls of Remedy? See, one of the things that bugs me is if I've met all the prerequisites for this, I haven't seen anything in-game that would even give me a hint that this instance play exists. It'd be nice to have somebody go, oh yeah, by the way, go find Pippin. I got about 2 more spoonfuls here. Thanks. Did I pick it up from Imrahil? I tried to get it last night and it wasn't flagging. I probably need to go back down to Imrahil. I've previously completed all of his quests. So we'll head back down and see what the Prince of Dol Amroth has to say to me now. Should auto-bestow after completing the 6 dailies. Well, he's got something glowing around him. Here we go. There's much to be done, blah blah blah. Completing this quest will fail any aiding Minas Tirith. Complete quest. It's giving me the quests again. There must be a reason I'm not getting the instance play. Just do a visit to the high halls on the left if you go back to the mounts. Up on level 6, the high halls. Not the Dome of the Sun. I'm at the high stables. When you say high halls, you don't mean the high stables, obviously. And Telerian told me to go clockwise, so me being me, I naturally went counterclockwise. The Silent Street. That's rather interesting. Houses of Healing. I haven't passed anything, really. More houses of healing. I don't get the High Halls reference. Is that something inside the houses of healing? House of Rest. House of Remedies. Do I want House of Rest or House of Remedies? Or did I miss it completely and I need to go somewhere else? I don't see the High Halls anywhere. That is not ringing a bell. House of Rest, House of Remedies. The High Halls is the first on the right at the Halls of Healing. Okay, so I'm past the Halls of Healing. I'm going to come in at it from clockwise, like Talarian wanted. First on the right. The High Hall. Okay, I just wasn't looking up high enough to see the text above the door.
We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
Cosmetic weapons, housing, essences, crafting. Essence recipes. Nothing particularly interesting there. Hall of Well-Wishers. Mithrandir. Faramir. Well, that's fairly notable in and of itself. Wounded Soldier. Eowyn. Pippin. I got nothing. There's no ring. I've got Pippin and Merry. I don't have the I have done all the dailies and do not have a ring. So I must need to keep going on the dailies. I still need 34,500 rep points to get beyond respected. So I don't know if I'm going to have to keep grinding dailies before it gives me the instance play, Yeah, it's quite possible that I have accidentally not completed one of the daily quests. Okay, so this is before the battle. So let's go back to after the battle. Yeah, the first time I did the dailies, I had all of them completed and accidentally hit the I did all of your dailies thing prematurely. Because I was just going through and clicking and didn't pay attention to which one. I didn't think it would let me cancel out 2 completed dailies without giving me credit for them. And of course, since I'm on the LOTRO stream, I wouldn't want to come right out and say that's stupid and it's bad game mechanics. Because I love LOTRO and I think it's a terrific game and I love playing it. So we'll go through these again. It's not like they're hard to do. And it's not like I don't need to do the dailies anyway. I love doing the daily quests over and over and over and over. I've been thinking ever since I finished Hype Bolt in the Easton that I really, really wish they would do more incredibly grindy dailies, because it's so fun. We'll go this way first to make sure I hit the barricades. Arifa King, you might not be wrong about that. Although in all fairness, it's Zinger who's best at reading my subtleties. Slayer Turth. Thanks, Technical 13. I'm glad you don't disagree. A sarcasm? Come, my little lurker friend. He did not make it. I was rooting for him. I thought this could be the one Morgul looker who gets back into Minas Tirith and finishes off the siege once and for all. Because if Sauron wins and crushes Minas Tirith, then I don't have to keep repeating these dailies over and over and over. I can just go live out the rest of my days in a dungeon somewhere. As a prisoner eating gruel. We're digging victims up out of the rubble, and now I'm wondering, did I remember to grab the barrel? One of the quests they give you is to take an empty barrel with you, so that you can go pick up all of the wounded path. What is the wounded path? The barricades. Why do I have a red X next to that? Sifting for survivors, next shipment, gruesome remains. Oh, got another lurker to kill. Alrighty then. For those of you viewing the stream, I have the graphic output cranked up on Twitch, and if you're on a 1080p screen, you should be able to see what LOTRO looks like in Minas Tirith with all the detail maxed out at 1080p. If you don't have that great of a video system or internet connection, you should have the option to turn down the graphics, but if you can, take a look at what this sucker looks like in high res, because it's pretty beautiful. I like that there's people still trapped under rubble and Morgul lurkers all over town. These guys are barbecuing. They're like, woohoo, we survived. Let's barbecue. Considering the number of body parts I've got to go pick up off of the city walls, I shudder to think what's actually on those skewers. I can't even imagine. Raython wants help with the fires.
When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready.
Well, I was looking for the barricades. The barricades are on one end of the first tier, and the fires are on the other end of the first tier. So I need to go either way regardless. And then I picked up bags of sand, but I'm pouring water on the fire. Also not sure about that, but it's all good. And here's a little bit of trivia that I know because of my other hobby of RC flying. If you ever have a lithium battery catch fire, the only thing you should ever put on a lithium fire is dry sand. Don't use water. Don't spray it with a fire extinguisher. Just dry sand. So if I collected those sandbags because those were lithium fires, then we did the right thing. If that's the kind of battery that's in your notebook computer, in your cell phone, and your tablet. And we also use them in RC quadcopters and helicopters. Commonly known as drones. Quadcopters, that is. That's true. They probably do make extinguishers that are rated for lithium fires. I think they call them Type 4 fire extinguishers. You're actually throwing Diet Mountain Dew on the fire, because that stuff is a waste of perfectly good Mountain Dew. In Big Ed, I saw 2 quests for Immerhill not completed this time, so I would advise to complete the quests from Immerhill first. Yeah, like I said, I seem to have a bad knack of... I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We'll figure it out. See, this is the primary benefit of streaming Lord of the Rings online, is Zinger and Ninth Pawn and Telerian, and everybody can hang out and chat and tell me all the stuff that I'm doing wrong and help me become a better player. There's the guys barbecuing. I feel like I must have got turned around and I'm heading back the wrong direction again. I don't even know. Maybe there's more than one group of soldiers barbecuing while the city's in ruins. Nope, I really did head back the wrong direction. Fantastic. Alright. Iris, you heading out? Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Class D, there you go. These stupid lurkers like to get nets around your feet. It's rather annoying. Does the stuff that you're doing wrong have to be constrained to the game? No, I don't think so. Terry Adwin would never put that restriction on herself, so I don't think anybody else has to either. I was laughing the morning I did that 12-hour stream for the Hobbiton honeymoon. I was just getting dressed and I almost put a yellow t-shirt on, and I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to hear about it from Terry Adwin. I'm not wearing yellow, not even in real life. She's like, oh no, yellow's fine, just don't wear it in LOTRO. And for those of you who didn't see me display it earlier, or rather last night when I was on LOTRO stream, this is a Terry Adwin officially approved outfit that I'm wearing. Let's see. There we go. This is the heavy scale armor from the Heligrod skirmish, or raid rather, and I've combined it with the hotshot hooded cape that you get for completing 500 task turn-ins. And I think this is the natural red and gold color that it comes with, so it's not particularly customized. All of the stuff is pretty much off the shelf, but it combines together pretty well. The color of the cloak blends in with the color of the armor pretty nicely, and makes for a pretty good outfit. So Terry Adwin checked this out for me and gave me a thumbs up. So slowly but surely she's breaking me down and making me fashion conscious, which has never ever been a thing before in LOTRO. I was always very happy just showing off my equipment outfit and not caring much about cosmetics. And in truth, probably am still not as concerned as a lot of other players are. So to answer Zinger's question, no, you can criticize the snacks that I choose to eat. You can criticize my real life outfit. You can criticize my choice of computer equipment. Pretty much anything you want. Scattered remains. Pang's out killing stuff. Whatever he's doing's got to be way more interesting than what I'm up to tonight. Oh, another lurker. Wasn't paying that much attention. I just saw the sparklies and thought I was picking up more body parts off the wall. We always laugh about how they treat heroes in Middle-earth. It's like, oh yeah, you banished the Witch King, and yeah, you did all this great stuff and saved the day and turned the tide of battle. Hey, would you go pick up the goat poop up off of this road, please? Thanks. Whenever you really complete something epically cool and you kind of start to think, alright, they just have a way of bringing you back down. I'm a hero of the North Downs. I'm gonna head to Tinnander. Oh, I have to stop in Oak Barton and you want me to mud the pigs? Okay, yeah, sure. It's the little things. Yeah, we're dropping loot. I didn't want to bother to stop and clean out my bags. I didn't think there was a whole lot in there that was worth worrying about. Ooh, scattered remains. That must be like an arm that just now fell from the sky. Alright. Body parts are all picked up. Here we go. Well, you're not going to let me jump down? Yeah, let's look and see if there's any loot that I actually care about that's due to drop off. Kind of want to keep the sword sheaths. So let's throw away... We'll drink one just for fun and then trash two. And I can grab that and that. Destroy that. Some hatchets. Oh, one hatchet too many, I guess. Or 5 hatchets too many. Useless bracelet. Useless ring. Useless shoulders. Okay. That should at least keep anything interesting from dropping out of the loot pile. I've got you hosted on all of my channels. Going to bed now since it's 2:30 a.m. Technical 13, aka Shoemaker, thanks for coming by, bud. Appreciate the hosts, and hope you have a great night. I had no idea you knew so much about firefighting. Maybe I got all the lurkers I needed. Haven't seen any more small footprints around. Alright, I don't understand why I haven't run into barricades yet. That's vexing me a little bit.
I greet you, friend.
Why do I have a map to Hobnanigans on me? Can't even imagine what I was thinking. Where are those stupid shoulder pads at? These are useless, I don't need that. There they are. There we go. Loot's cleaned out. If I mail off a couple of things, I may even have a couple of slots available in my pack. Good enough. Yeah, the Wounded Path. Oh, just inside the front gate of Minas Tirith, that's why. Okay. I need to pay a little more attention. Well, I really appreciate all you guys hanging out with me tonight. I didn't know if anybody'd even come out and watch the stream. I just figured we may as well have somebody playing LOTRO, so... Zao Blix was playing earlier, but he has probably logged off, I believe. Threw him a follow. I was hosting him on my stream. Hope he had a good night. And somebody else was playing, but not in English, so figured I'd get some bonus time on LOTRO stream. Supplies delivered. And we'll just set Wounded Path as the quest focus. Talarian's memory is right. The barricades are all this way. I just needed to do the first set first. Supply cart's loaded up, and when I get this last set of barricades done, I should have all 6 of the quests ready for turn-in. So hopefully I won't screw up and turn them up in the wrong order and jinx myself again. Okay, so the final barricade's been dismantled. I have 1 pack slot open, 2 pack slots open. That's pretty good for me. And then think we can all agree I've got 6 green check marks here. I should be good to go. So let's see if I can get these turned in without screwing myself again. And maybe, just maybe, they'll send me up to go see Pippin. Now I'm going to turn into Hurin first, because I can't accidentally screw myself turning his in. When I go to Imrahil, Wounded Path. Why did that fail me? It says failed routing the lurkers, failed sifting for survivors. Is it because you can only turn in 4 per day? I mean, that's just going to make me crazy. Okay, it at least gives me the interlude. So, a dream of cold and silence. So, at least we got that part of it done. I was hoping to find you. A messenger from the House of Healing was seeking you on behalf of Peregrine the Halfling. You should go to him in the High Hall. Excuse me. Let's go to the High Hall again. Yeah, there's just something about that mechanic that just doesn't make me happy. It's like, we're going to give you 6 quests, but you can only do 4 of them. And if you do the extra 2, you can't turn them in. It's like, why? Why was this? I mean, I need the rep points for the dailies anyway, so why limit it to 4? And if you're going to make it 4, why put in 6? I don't understand what the point of that was. And that's okay. I'm not in software development, and they don't have to explain it to me. It's just a little frustrating. Alright, we're back here. Looking for Pippin. Oh, Pippin. Hello, Pippin. I am so glad that you're here, Galadriel, but I am afraid that not even you can help now. They tell me that the leechcraft of Gondor is the finest in Middle-earth, but no one seems to be able to do anything for Merry. He is caught in the throes of some terrible malady. They call it the Black Shadow, and many of the soldiers that came near to the terrible riders suffer from it too. Merry is so pale, he seems caught in a dream, but sometimes he cries out in his sleep. I wish there were something we could do for him. Examine Merry in complete interlude, a dream of cold and silence. Alright, here comes the session play. It gets worse. I can choose from 15 and complete only 4. Yeah, it probably was just luck. Talk to Pippin among the barrows. I have 19 minutes. Merry, thank goodness I have found you. Your mind is full of confusion. The last thing you remember is the great beast descending on Theoden and Snowmane, and then Pippin's face is a mask of concern. Theoden, Eowyn, they've been brought up to the Citadella. Gandalf sent me here to look for you. Are you wounded? Here, come with me. I'm supposed to bring you back. Pippin seems as if he wants to say more, but then he is gone. Look for Pippin to the southeast among the barrows. What? Watch your health. What the hell am I supposed to do about my health when I'm just standing there? I guess. Well, he doesn't have any healing skills on him. I saw I was taking damage, but what am I supposed to do? Not read the quest text? I do have a self-heal. Okay. Resist the black shadow. I would like to resist the black shadow, please. Oh, Pippin. Here's Sam. Resist the black shadow. Find your friend to the north among the barrows. That's south. I'm supposed to go north. Hi, Frodo. Yeah, so far I'm not real impressed with this instance play. Oh, I get what I need to do mechanically, Tellurian, but why make this instance so needlessly tedious is the question. It's like, do I really need to pause and go through 4 pairs of skeletons? I mean, what's the point of having the skeletons there at all? Alright, back to the fun. Loneliness grips my heart. Frodo is gone like all the rest. All of your friends have gone away. Hello. Isengard? Find Pippin. They really did take the hobbits to Isengard. Who knew? No, Pip, don't touch it. The Palantir or himself? Either way, he shouldn't be touching it. A slain soldier. Find a living man. He is not a living man. Anyone is not a man? Bernhelm does not respond. Death hangs above all. It's a cheery thought. We're held in the grip of terror and moving is difficult. Also, I don't know which direction to move. First there is cold, then there's silence, and finally death. Yeah, if you can put a ring of flowers around the orc's horns, it's considered a sign of bravery in some villages. You should keep helping out in the city. And my pack's full. Nope, still have one space. Deed bestowed after the battle, one of 3. So basically I just have to keep doing these Minas Tirith dailies after the battle, and it'll keep giving me interludes. A mountain of upbeat positivity. I couldn't agree more. Well, I felt a little bad about yawning, and then I looked up and saw the time. You'll now have 5 more quests to choose from. Okay, that are doable now. Field archives. Two are given from the leader lady, or the healer lady in the high hall. 3 are given from the guy walking back and forth in front of the healing halls. So I just rode away from where I find the new quests. That's alright. That's how my night's been going. So here's the high halls. And there's supposed to be a guy walking around out front here that's got quests. Not seeing him. There is a mount to take me down to do those. You have to accept the help from Minas Tirith quest from Imrahil. So I have to go back down to the front gate so I can come back up here to get more quests. So you have to do them now since the quests did reset. So you have to go through all of the dailies to get all of the instances every day. What I did yesterday doesn't count. Interesting. I'm going to try a little something different for a palate cleanser.
Taken by some
Rescue a
madness,
Nurz
Golodia has
Gashu.
ventured
I've never
into the
tried
woods.
this on tier 3
The air
before.
is thick with menace, and
You
the
can't
stench
do
of
it on
Valor
dual,
lingers.
so I'm only doing it as single player, but is tier 3. I want to get the memory of that. Yeah, you should keep talking since I'm not listening. Go check out the Tamalok. There we go. What do we get? Defender of the Vile. Oh, just accept the help quests and go up to tier 6? Alright, I thought I had to go through all that crap again. Yeah, you need to get off of my herbalist. See, here's the Hail Captain, and he doesn't have a ship either. Not there yet. There they are, under bearer of blight. Hole in the rubble is oozing. Faint snoring comes from the south. This should be the oozing hole. Well, this particular instance can't be duoed Zinger or Tellurian. You have to do fellowship maneuvers to get past the tuna locks. am running out of ideas. I did not know if I was going to survive that fight or not. Come on, Nightingale. Well, you want to talk about being spoiled as a champion. It didn't even occur to me I might want to buff up. Now it's like, yeah, I probably need to buff up. Okay. I'll try to play this more like me winning the fight's not a foregone conclusion. Maybe it'll lead to less disappointment towards the end. Holy crap. That was pretty touch and go. Alright, well I like tier 3. It's nice to be challenged. I would have run around that my herbalist could heal me. Don't step in the lava. I don't want to ruin my shoes. There we go. Hmm. Alright, I swear about half of that is just dialogue. That was a touch and go fight there towards the end. Alright, so just come here, accept this again, and don't bother to accept these, just go up. Big Ed must have a full inventory. I'm just out of storage. The Wounded Path. Just go up to tier 6, okay?
Gondor needs your aid.
More Hobbits' presence. Plus 5 attack damage. Very exciting. Mr. Relic
Well
Master.
met.
Tellurian tells me that doesn't matter. He's probably right. For some reason I thought I had more than that, but that works just fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Sixth circle.
When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready. When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready. Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
Somewhere in here there's a woman who gives out quests. Or I'm in the wrong place. Hi, Mr. Wellwisher. Get the hell out of here. Or I'll stab you in the face. Visited Iorlus. Visiting Wellwisher. Visiting Wellwisher. Mary lies in a deep and disquieting slumber. Somewhere there's a gal that grants more quests. I haven't seen her yet, though. Visiting Wellwisher. Farmers deeply and should not be disturbed. Ioreth must be the other quest giver. Mixing medicines. Attend to patients. Visiting Wellwisher. I have to run around. Snagbane. True Leaf. What's popped up over here already? Wounded soldier. I just tended to him. I think he's messing with my brain. Visiting Wellwisher. Visiting Wellwisher. Visiting Wellwisher. True Leaf. Wounded soldier. Oh, wow. That's nasty. soldier. Lush blade. Snagbane. I'm not sure, but I don't think that's real medicine. I think those might be made up names. I'm no doctor. Hmm. Murder a visiting well-wisher to make an example of them. Loaded soldiers. I can only finish 4 of the quests, but I have to finish all 5 before it'll let me go to the next instance. So by design, I have to come back and do these multiple times to unlock the next instance. Clean clothes. Clean clothes. Came pretty darn close to missing those. There we go. Murder the visiting well-wishers. I have all of the snag bane I could ever need. Mix at the mixing table. Hi, Ulf. The Reaver should not be here. Hundle the tavern keep is injured. The mixing table. There is a third section to the Halls of Healing. I think I've been through all of this. So if this is the Halls of Remedies, I need to find the Halls of Rest. Halls of Rest. House of Rest. Or House Arrest, as it were. That's quite the library. Tyrum Redbeard. This is a big place. Now why is Habdir not on the list? Oh, Habdir is on the list. And the ring wasn't showing. And it was just dumb luck. I spotted him and knew to click. Those books are strictly for medicinal purposes. Well, got her already. Stairs down. I can't get through that wall. Interesting. But I can't jump either. Nope. So all of that's blocked off over there for no apparent reason. So this is just bookshelves also. Maybe to make the area seem more interesting? I don't know. Well, I've been through all 3 buildings and I have obviously missed somebody. And I'll bet it won't tell me who I missed from the list. And I can't get out of here. Perfect. Who have I missed? Faramir, Eowyn, Meriadoc, Iorlas, Ekadon. Ekadon doesn't sound familiar. I don't think I found Ormatar. Ormatar's supposed to be here in the hall of, or the House of Rest. Don't recall seeing Ormatar. I called it. Ormatar was my one missing person. And that's 4. Oops. That's the wrong way. Excuse me.
When the time comes to fight, we'll be ready. We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
Okay, so I can't get the instance tonight because I can only do 4 of the 5 quests. Failed in short supply, so that's the one I've got to make sure I do the next time. Fair enough. Ugh, this is truly awful. But you will recognize the quest from the red X when continuing the quest giver. Yep, okay. I think I understand the dynamic. Ooh. It is very late for me. I need to get to bed. So, Zhao Zhao Binks has ended his stream. Not overly shocked about that. Oh, very cool. Alright. Epic Gamer XD is streaming. I'm going to go ahead and throw him a host. So let's do that, and we'll go over and do a Big Ed Mustafa raid. If that sounds okay with everybody. Oh, let's try this again. Fishing raid. Okay, fishing raid works. We can call it that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There's another step after the 60K? I'm just trying to get to the 60K. I thought that was it. I can't believe there's another one after that. It's just, it's horrible. I mean, it's just an awful, 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 awful grind. I'm sorry, not kidding. That's par for the course. I thought I was done before the 60K came up. I mean, it's like I'm kindred with Minas Tirith, but now I'm still building rep again. And probably for no freaking reason at all. Anyway, we're going to be going to twitch.tv/Epic Gamer XD. For the raid. So there's a link. And I appreciate you guys coming out and watching tonight. I really do. Like I said, I wanted to play LOTRO and just figured we may as well keep the official stream rolling since nobody was on the schedule for tonight. And we'll let Epic Gamer pick up my slack. So I'm going to head over. And thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it very much. Have a good night, and if I don't see you guys again in my chat real soon, hopefully I'll see you on your channel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and a special shout out to Mrs. Mustafa for stopping her uploading of pictures while I was trying to stream. Alright guys, have a good night. Let's go raid Epic Games.